welcome back to the show. We are in the kitchen right now, and there is the book that we are going to be talking about in this segment. Suzanne Husseini is with us, a chef, an author, and traveled very great lengths to be here with us here in Ottawa. Hi, thanks for being here.
Hi.
Now, we actually saw you on A Morning doing a segment.
Yes.
Last week?
The week before. Last Friday. Yeah.
And we roped you in, got you back again before you leave tomorrow.
Yes, I'm leaving tomorrow back to Dubai. I've got a lot of commitments and things I have to do, and I'm excited. I've been here all summer, but I have had the fortune of coming on a channel, and here I am again for a second time.
Well, you were so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think, too, when you look at the display and the types of food that we're looking at, can you break down the type of cuisine that we're looking at? Because this is very different to what I think we're accustomed to cooking
this is Arabic food. It's Arabic food. It's Middle Eastern food, Lebanese food, as some people might know it. But it's the kind of food that I grew up eating, and I'm very excited about it. I celebrate it every chance I get.
Fresh.
Yes,
it looks unbelievably fresh.
So today I've chosen to do two dishes for you, known as Baba Ghannouj. I'm sure you know Baba Ghannouj. I've already char grilled the eggplant, added tahini, yogurt, and lemon juice here. Okay, this is the version that you know.
Time out. Okay, what did you do to the eggplant?
I char grilled it. I poked it first, put it on an open flame, burned the skin basically to cook the flesh inside and get that smoky flavor that I want.
And then did you peel out the inside?
Take out the inside, the flesh. This is the flesh.
And you just mash it up.
Exactly. Okay. And now I've got this beautiful dip that I'm sure you're familiar with. Now watch how I'm going to make the price go up.
Oh.
There.
Oh, nice. It's all in the presentation, eh?
It's all in the presentation. It gets a little more expensive when you do a little squiggle.
All right. And eggplant is in season right now, you're saying?
Yes, it is. This is the best time. I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of toasted pine nuts and, of course, my jewels that I'm known for, and that is the pomegranate seeds.
Where are you finding pomegranates right now?
Well, you know, I was lucky to find it in one place. It's hard to find right now. It's not really in season. And this is just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So this is the Baba Ghannouj that you know. Yeah. There's another Baba Ghannouj that I would like to share with you, and that is the same eggplant. I'm adding scallions, or I should say scallions, green onions, a little bit of shallots to this. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of chopped parsley. Garlic and lemon juice again, that's the dressing. Not too much, okay? And you put as much as you like. A little bit of gorgeous red cherry tomatoes that I've taken the juice out of.
This is how
are you salivating?
Mouths are watering right now, yes.
Okay, this is Baba Ghannouj. This is actually what is Baba Ghannouj. I don't know how that became Baba Ghannouj, and people...
But it's pretty, though.
It is pretty.
That's the Americanized version,
well,
would you say?
No. This is mutabbal betinjan is what it's called in Arabic. Mutabbal. Okay? Mutabbal, and this is Baba Ghannouj, known. But, I mean... People have come to learn to know it as Baba Ghannouj, so that's okay. We'll work with it. This is just fresh mint that I've added on. And then you add on walnuts that I've chopped, that I've pre-toasted. So I'm adding the crunch factor to this as well. And then again, pomegranate seeds take it to another level entirely.
You have so many different flavors and they're playing off each other.
Yes. Sweet and sour and tart and crunchy and smoky and healthy. Exactly. That's what it's all about. The finishing touch would be a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And I mean the best olive oil that you can get your hands on is imperative here. You have to have good olive oil. You can't mask it with something that doesn't taste good. Now that would be a traditional way of serving this, all right? Or I'm a little non-traditional kind of person, so I like to do things differently. Baguettes, toasted olive oil in the oven. Okay, and I can take this dip, this salsa, it's more like a salsa, and place it on little baguettes that I've pre-toasted, and then the final ingredient, it's not balsamic vinegar.
What is that?
It's our answer to balsamic vinegar in the Middle East. It's called dipsir rumman, which means pomegranate molasses. It's pomegranate juice that's been cooked down to the consistency of very thick balsamic vinegar. It's not balsamic vinegar, but it's just fruity and tart. And amazing. Okay, so that would be the last squiggle. So you've got smoke, nutty, buttery nuts.
She's already doing paper, scissors, rock to see who gets in there first.
And you've got the sweetness of the tomatoes, the smokiness of the aubergine or the eggplant, or betinjan as it's called in Arabic. And you've got the punch of the onions. You could add spices as well if you like. Often my Indian friends always ask me a little bit more spice, Suzanne. You got to spice it up a little. So I will add in hot peppers. And that would be a nice canapé.
I'm going.
To serve. Please go for it. So that's one way. Why only serve it one way? This is the Maza way, but you could do the same thing like that. How is it? Fresh?
Yeah, it is fantastic.
Healthy? Thank you.
So things like this we will find in this book.
Absolutely. That is part of the meza chapter. I've actually dedicated a whole chapter to meza, and meza is basically like a tapas. It's what you would eat at a Lebanese restaurant when you go. Many little appetizers.
Plates, dining,
of different tastes and varieties. I've got a whole chapter dedicated to that, and I've also divided my book up into breakfast, lunch, meza, dinner, dessert. So I've done the homework for you. I've combined the salads that go with main dishes. So you just have to go page 1, you know, lunch. Okay, I'll give you a suggestion of what you want, what you would eat. And I do it with an Arabic touch. It's all Arabic food from beginning to the end.
Pictures too.
Pictures, nice pictures.
Well, look at the color though. It just makes you feel
It's
looking
inviting.
at it that you're doing it. Yes. By the way, I love the earrings. I just noticed them. Did you see them?
Oh, they're whisks.
You got to see this. No, one's a whisk and one's a spoon.
Yeah, I'm never out without my whisk and spoon.
Love
and
it.
my
Very
fork
cute.
ring as well. Look at
Oh, cute.
Tune in on the fork.
So coming up, we're going to talk a little bit more about the book. We're going to tell you where you can get it and just tease what we're going to make next.
I'm going to make a little sweet, a dessert.
Okay.
Yes.
You have to stay tuned for that. It's all coming up with Suzanne Husseini, and we're also going to